This is James from GameFront, and I'm gathered with Jack Zulo, and we're playing The Wolf Among Us, Episode 3, A Crooked Mile. Jack, I've got one important question to ask you. We're upset about Ichabod Crane right now, right? He may or may not be the killer of many women, but one thing we know for sure is that he was getting a troll to change her appearance and look like Snow White, which he paid for this troll as a prostitute and then messed around with her, right? Mm-hmm. Is it, and I don't want to sound like a monster, but let's say we all have to agree to go beyond and say prostitution
is the oldest profession.
Is the oldest profession, and I'm not going to debate whether that's right or wrong. So let's say it's right.
Okay.
Is it that bad to make this person dress up? Like, if I hired a prostitute, would it be that bad to say, you know what, I'm a huge Dolly Parton fan, I'd like you to dress like Dolly Parton?
When I hire a prostitute, I feel like, for my money, I'm getting what I want. Okay. Right? So if I want to, call her by a name of a former lover, or call her by a name of some lover that could be in my future, I don't know. But I feel like, when you're paying for it, you're paying for the whole experience.
Yeah. Now, if you don't think that should be legal and it's wrong, then okay, all of that's wrong. But if you'll agree with one, then I think that the other should be okay, too.
Well, obviously, people have certain needs that border on the vicious and cruel, and I don't agree with.
But I mean, dressing up like somebody.
Well, dressing up like someone, sure, that's the role-playing.
Yeah, that's role-playing.
And people play that in their relationships. If you could do that in a healthy way, sure.
Heck yeah.
Make her look like Snow White. Great.
Sure.
You can glamour up with magic. Ichabod seems to like it.
Yeah.
See how happy he was in that
But
picture?
if he's killing these women, then that's where it goes too far.
I don't know. Well, yeah, obviously, you're infringing upon someone's right to life, but I don't personally feel like... I don't know.
I don't think he's a killer. I think he's a dirty, perverted old man.
Right. Should we talk to Buffkin?
Yeah.
Buffkin, let's razzle-dazzle this shit.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
Well, hit redial!
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
What do you think?
I think we got it. I mean, we could work it.
I want to know why. I guess it's not his fault. I want to blame
the
him.
whole mirror thing. It's not your fault.
That's
right?
Nice of you.
You mean it?
Yeah.
But harassing Dorothy like you did, that's your fault.
Right.
Why didn't you try and stop him?
What do you want me to do? Yank on his hair? I'm only 3 feet tall. There are limits here.
Okay.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Now, I'm not a mirror medical expert, but if you were to shift the mirror around so that, like, the empty space was evenly distributed, don't you think it would heal faster?
I don't think you could move the mirror. There's shards of mirror, so it's like...
You're probably right. So, hit the redial button, right?
Huh?
Hit redial on the phone, because he just called his witch doctor?
I think so,
Buffkin
but...
says that he overheard Crane call somebody before he left. Sounds like he's going to see a witch, or his witch.
Which witch?
Glamour witch.
The sandwich.
Wait, really? None of the 13th floor witches would allow that sort of thing. They must be somewhere in the city. It's something, at least.
Find anything?
No, but there's enough notes and stuff here to take all night. Maybe check that stuff there.
Well, that wasn't,
did I just pop?
Oh, wait, what's that on the floor? Over there on the
Where?
right. Yeah, something.
Over here?
Yeah, see the circle over there at the bottom right of the screen?
Bottom right. Right here.
Yeah, you go. Ooh.
Oh. I see a key. Should I read it? Ichabod Crane, are there any updates on extra funding I requested?
Ooh.
As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Best, Waylon Smith. Do you know who that is?
No, but there's no date on it. This could be from...
Forever ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I read this one?
Oh, please do.
Dear Mr. Ichabod Crane, I am writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment, and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross, and I'd really like it if you fixed the air like we asked you 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a fan in the meantime. Sincerely, Boy Blue. Written in blue, I might add.
Yeah.
All right, you're up on this one.
Let me prepare myself. Here we go. Mr. Crane, you said you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention you already promised me you'd send someone to fix this big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together, Mr. Toad.
Wow, Mr. Toad's pretty forceful.
I like his writing style.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
And the key.
There's
Unless we should check the drawer first.
We could check them both, but you can start right there.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
Ooh.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
Crane was, paying Lily to live
I thought
on
we
a
told her
fantasy of him and you together. Forgive me if I spare you the details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
I think that's called sexual harassment.
What else is there?
Come on, let's keep looking.
Oh, come on. You can't hold out. Be honest with good old Bigsby.
Seriously.
Here
Let's
we go.
do a little draw action, yeah. Oh,
Ooh, you get to read the whole book.
nice.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Yeah, I only recently heard about this meeting. Why didn't you mention this before?
No one asked me,
Buffkin!
and I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me
I
to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
Both.
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
And that's if he's even going there. We're trusting a monkey's interpretation of a phone call.
It's not an interpretation, it's what he said, all right?
Yeah, and it's what we have. So let's go on it, okay? Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
trip trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence.
Bluebeard, you're not going anywhere.
Really now? And what? You gonna stand here and babysit me? While the rest of your leads evaporate into mist?
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions.
Yeah.
Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now.
So should Snow go with him
Where are
and
you
then
gonna
Bigby
go,
go
Bigby?
alone?
I don't know. I feel like she just said that in front of him, too.
Yeah. Way to whisper really loud in front of the dude.
We gotta find the witch.
Oh.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone.
What do you think, Jack? This is
I
a
don't
big
need
choice.
sympathy and I don't
I would say Holly.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Let's do it.
The witch's identity must be with Lily's stuff. I should go see Holly first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll check in with you later.
Let's answer the phone. Maybe it's the witch.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Trick trap. Next
He's asleep, you fucking idiot. You didn't even give me a chance to explain. What's left to explain? Just, what happened. We know what happened. Or how it happened. How would she want to hear that? Well, can I... Can you what? Can I just, I don't know, wait here for a bit until she wakes up? Then? What do I care?
Well, we're going to wrap it here really quick. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.